Up to 5 years.
His mother was around till he turned 5. She couldn't work because of him, so she left.
The sobbing of her grandmother, overwhelmed by the health condition of her only grandson. Emmanuel is 9 years old. He has cerebral palsy. His caregiver and grandmother, Madame Esther Tekbe, says to make ends meet and ensure they have food on the table, she sometimes confines him.
Time now.
He can't help himself, so sometimes I lock him up to go to the market. When it's time to feed him, I come back.
Time beef crap on me come market me do entrance no pena me who say also dan.
I sometimes get scared. The other day, I got back only to see he had hurt himself.
Go around the room now. But
if I don't do that, we will not eat.
Me, yes, I know. Yeah, indeed.
Dr. Odefo Kwame Appel says though medical assistance for Emmanuel has delayed, starting now will improve his life.
When he gets the orthopedic, it's going to help as he ages. If care is not taken, most of his joints become very fixed. And it becomes difficult for them even when one want to correct it. But as young as he is, if she get the physiotherapy from now, she becomes very flexible. She can even with a wheelchair, she can hold the wheelchair and probably try to pull it by himself. So as for early stage, if you get those kind of support, and it's very expensive here in Ghana, when they ask them to go, even transportation, and when they go, the fee they pay per section, it's also a challenge.
At a medical outreach organized by the Sampson Amoateng Foundation with support from Morgan's Miracles at Nkurankan in the Eastern region, Emmanuel got help.
It was such a severe case, and you can clearly see that the child is at the point where they can't continue to carry him, and he literally cannot do anything for himself. And so it's not only a struggle for the child, but also for his caretakers. So on the recommendation of the therapists and the doctors today, that's the case that we chose.
It's life-changing. I say in America where we live, it's a lot different from this. You don't really see this on an everyday basis, but it's touching. It's very touching coming here and seeing all the people that need help, and we're glad to be here to help.
Blessing Tete is 4 years old.
Na mini film kwechi echimem no mo friend say ka born to mo di no concentrate but so me go do one.
Very sad, and even as the name suggests, she is called Blessing, and I believe that God brought us here to fix such an issue like this. As she grows up to become somebody in life, one day she will be very, very grateful to God and even to also the ministry. So the ministry is going to take full responsibility, even not only to fix the feet, but it's also to help her to continue her education.
Comfort would need surgery to fix the problem with her sight.
It's also a typical case of the left eye is totally gone. So Sampson Amoateng Ministries is also going to pick this as a project,
In all, about 200 people benefited from the medical outreach.
Fortunately, there isn't any serious replicative disease that we are seeing now. Most of them that turn up today are the very aged people. The young ones were just a few, probably because they were engaged with other activities, but it's most of the aged women that came. And me and Cheryl saw a case, a lady who is 70 years who came with a mother who is 110.
Organizers say it will be held quarterly.